Hello everybody. In this video, we will try to understand some more interesting things about Jyeshta Nakshatra. Especially, we will try to feel the Jyeshta energy. We'll just perceive, we observe what is basically Jyeshta Nakshatra's energy. See, Jyeshta is a nakshatra where keeping up an image, the whole point for this energy is keeping up an image is more important than anything else. So that is the main idea for them, for the Jyeshta energy people. So Jyeshta natives usually do everything from a point of view which cares a great deal about how others are perceiving them, how their image in the minds of others. So that is their main concern. They want to gain respect in society and do whatever is necessary to meet those standards. They try to do it. In ancient times, how a person used to get respect. Just understand. In ancient times, the people used to get respect by charity, kindness, and philanthropy. These were the main things in the ancient times. When a person can involve in more charity, kindness, and philanthropy, then the person used to get a very good, respectable position. So that time this Jyeshta energy was good, right? So what was their idea mainly for Jyeshta? To get respect in the society, to keep a very decent image in the society. So in ancient time, in order to gain the respect or in order to keep a very good image in the public, they used to do some good things. It's not that they were very kind and they are very much interested in charity, not because of that. They used to show kindness to get respect. They used to do charity to get respect. But in the age of Kali, how can you get respect? In the present day and age, if you observe, excessive headless materialism, this is the standard. Excessive headless materialism. If you have a lot of money, then people respect you. And how you are earning that money, that doesn't matter. Right? You take a lot of politicians, you take a lot of people in some departments, right? They take bribes, right? And because of these people who are taking bribes, of course, the world became the worse. And why they are taking bribes? They are taking bribes to accumulate more and more wealth so that they can gain respect in the society. And some people give bribes. Why? They give bribes to get higher positions. That is also Jyeshta. So in the age of Kali, in this present day and age, where headless materialism is the main reason why people are getting respect, then just imagine how this Jyeshta energy is working in these, you know. So Jyeshta energy is getting channelized in useless, self-destructive ways in these days. And you can see the mob leaders, corrupt and unwise politicians, bureaucrats, and managers are all Jyeshta characters in these days. So, just like Indra, Jyeshta is something like, in order to get a respectful position, you know, they are ready to follow corrupt paths. And you can clearly understand their behavior. So, even though they are honest in fulfilling their family responsibilities, or, you know, in order to gain image, they may try to take care of the underprivileged people, they are not they are not very ethical by nature because of Indra's energy. And I am telling you another important thing, they are very apt to magnify their troubles and problems. It's something like, you may feel like they are these people really like problems? You feel, you get this kind of image, because they're very much apt, very much suitable to magnify their troubles. If the trouble is 10%, they put some good amount of effort to make the trouble to make troubles and problems 90% in their life. And that is very famous. When you try to talk about Jyeshta, this is the main thing that you can clearly observe. It's just because of Indra's impact, Indra's effect, how Indra behaves. Just observe our Puranical stories, you can clearly understand this behavior of Indra. Right? See, no one can beat Jyeshta when it comes to unnecessary, exaggerated mourning and groaning. Unnecessary mourning, unnecessary groaning. No other nakshatra can beat Jyeshta. And another worst thing about Jyeshta energy is a revengeful and vindictive tendency is very much noticed in Jyeshta natives. In addition to jealousy, see, they are jealous. Jyeshta, when you talk about Jyeshta, the first thing you talk about is jealousy. They're jealous about others, and they know how the families work, and they even use jealousy to put other families down. And that is the most negative qualities of Jyeshta. And another important and the worst thing is they are very revengeful and vindictive. So they can become jealous very easily, and they're always ready to put others down. So you now you know how to deal with a Jyeshta person. So if you show a Jyeshta person that you're a great person, or you're very happy, then that's it. The Jyeshta person can easily get jealousy. And as you observed, they are jealous of you, and if you try to be against with them to some extent. That's it. They show their revengeful and vindictive nature. A revengeful and vindictive tendency you can very much notice in Jyeshta Nakshatra. And Jyeshta Nakshatra is nothing but a nakshatra of jealousy. And they are always ready to put others down. You know? And Jyeshta energy people, they show their excellence sometimes in studies or in earning money and all. They show this kind of excellence. And what is the root of that excellence? The competitive spirit with others. They are jealous of others. They want to compete with others, and that is the seed for their excellence, and not their inner direction. Not their inner direction. See, there are some good people, not in Jyeshta, and I'm not talking about Jyeshta, I'm talking about other nakshatras. Though they want to show excellence, they want to be excellent because of their inner direction, not because they are competing with others and all the stuff. But for Jyeshta, there is no inner direction. It's not because of the inner direction or the zeal they have for that subject matter. They want to become number one. It's not that. They are competitive. They want to compete with others. They might have seen somebody is very great or somebody is very excellent, and so now they want to compete with that person. So they may try to put that person down. They may show some revengeful attitude on that person, and they want to become number one just because of competitive spirit, not because of the inner direction. That is Jyeshta. Just the Indra qualities. You may say, how you are telling all this? Why you are telling this negative things about Jyeshta? Because this is Indra, and Jyeshta's deity is Indra. Jyeshta is purest Indra form. At least Vishakha has this Indra and Agni both as their deities. But what about Jyeshta? Only Indra. And you may find some Jyeshta helping others in their life. And why? They just want to show off. They just want to, they just want to show everybody that, yes, I am the senior most, I am the greatest person here, that I am taking care of these people. This is Jyeshta. See, their helping nature, the seed of their helping nature is showing off or creating some good image in the public. That is the seed. And their excellence, Jyeshta's excellence, is not because of the inner direction that they are getting. It's the competitive spirit that they have, by seeing some excellent people in their life, or they are competing with those people, and that's it. So we'll try to talk about much more interesting things about Jyeshta. And one more thing I want to add here. See, the goodness of Jyeshta natives lies in their ability to be protective towards the weak, subordinate, helpless, and underprivileged. And one more thing, see, this is also, to some extent, this is also for show off. Just like Indra. And one more important thing, they can purge themselves, they can destroy themselves, and they can land themselves into danger in order to protect others. Their attitude is like that. If everyone is, if no, there is no one, let us say there is no one in the world to notice their helping nature, then I don't think Jyeshta people would help the underprivileged. If you just ignore a Jyeshta, if you just ignore Jyeshta helping underprivileged people, if the whole world is not at all noticing this behavior of Jyeshta, that they are helping the underprivileged, then they may not. Or if they are not getting any kind of recognition, any kind of image out of their helping to underprivileged people, the Jyeshta people may not help the underprivileged or helpless or the weaker sections. But if you are noticing, or if whole number of people are observing that yes, this Jyeshta person is helping the underprivileged, helping the subordinate or the weaker sections, yes, now Jyeshta people are very much focused into helping others, and even they land themselves into danger, they destroy themselves also. They want that image. That is Indra, that is Jyeshta. And another important thing is, see, besides sticking to their word, they have a responsible attitude to the efforts that fall under their domain. They are responsible. That is a good thing, basically. See, at times what happens, they can also carry their sense of responsibility and protectiveness to extremes. They show this extreme protectiveness, extreme responsibility they show up. And in today's day and age, if you observe, most of Jyeshta's functioning is limited to the military, police, and similar Martian pursuits, if you observe. See, all these forces, right? So all these forces represent Jyeshta. Jyeshta is very much famous for policing jobs. And Jyeshta is considered to be an active nakshatra because policing profession, Jyeshta is some of the astrologers, Jyeshta, you talk about Jyeshta, okay, Jyeshta are police of the zodiac. See, a policing profession is something like they must be vigilant all the time, they must be active all the time, right? That's where Jyeshta is also active. A policeman, one is expected to be ready and alert 24 hours a day, as they can be called any time for duty. That's why they have to be active, and Jyeshta is police and Jyeshta is active. And it is a profession which involves constant constant activity and constant responsibility as well, right? See, and Jyeshta types usually get depressed when their circumstances don't allow for constant activity of some kind, because they are like police of the zodiac, and if there is no constant activity, then Jyeshta people would get depressed. Thanks for watching this video. We'll try to understand some more interesting things about Jyeshta in our next video. Thank you.